Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. Continuing my Week 4 previews and analysis, this video is for the game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Giants, which will take place out in Arrowhead. Obviously, these two teams heading in two totally opposite directions right now. The Chiefs coming into this game at 3-0 with a nice little rest here, having played Week 3 on a Thursday night in Philly, winning in Andy Reid's return to Philadelphia. The Giants at 0-3, coming off of probably one of the worst losses, if not the worst loss of the Tom Coughlin era, certainly on the road in Carolina by a score of 38-0. And if you really want a stat to sum up the way these two teams are headed, Kansas City is +9 in turnover differential, and the Giants are -9. I know it's cliche that turning other teams over and not turning the ball over is one of the important indicators of success in the NFL. That just shows you that stat right there. And when you have a Kansas City Chiefs team that you know is going to get after the passer, Justin Houston with 7.5 sacks, I have this question for Giant fans. Based on what you've seen here so far this season, who's going to block Justin Houston, who's going to block Tamba Ali, and who's going to block Dontari Poe? And there's even other pass rushers on that Chiefs team that I didn't get to yet. The Chiefs lead the league in sacks as well. So I just have a question as far as, can the Giants give Eli Manning the time he needs to throw? Because I think the Giant running game will be a non-factor. For the Chiefs on offense, look, it's pretty clear. The Chiefs are a ball control team, okay? I like their ability to get Jamal Charles in space against these Giant linebackers, which their linebacking crew for the Giants has been a question mark and a problem for this team for years and years. They've never really solved it. That defensive line is taking a step back. And look, you just saw, in my eyes with the Giants, there's talent on this team, most notably on the offensive side of the ball. But the offensive line really concerns me, okay? Because I don't think they're not good from a lack of trying. I just think they don't have very many physical players on that line. And I think to match up with this Chiefs defensive line, you need to be physical. And look, the turnover thing obviously scares the heck out of me with the Giants. I think Eli's forcing balls in. He's trying to force balls when they're not there because he feels like he has to carry the whole team because of the dysfunction of the defense, the lack of an offensive line. I think he's rushing the ball a little bit because of that, and he knows he doesn't have much of a running game. So, until the Giants prove that they can sort of get out of this funk, it's really hard to get behind them, especially against a team that's the total opposite of them and doing all the things that the Giants do terrible. The Chiefs are doing great right now, and I get back to that turnover difference again as being a huge factor. So I like Kansas City -4.5 at home against the Giants. Tom Coughlin is going through some personal problems this week with the death of his brother. I hope the Giants can come out and at least give him a good effort because I think he deserves that. Certainly, hopefully, a better one than they gave this past Sunday versus the Panthers. But I like Kansas City -4.5. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at SNewsAnalysis. Guys, I preview every game every week, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. And I'm always talking NFL here. Do weekly power rankings, so be sure to check out my other videos, guys, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks as always for listening, and have a great night.